don't know how long I sit here. It feels like hours, days, weeks. It's probably been about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, but every second is an eternity. The power's still out, and the rain comes down so hard it sounds like hail pelting the windows and roof, the cars and the street below. Through his window, I see the lights on in my own house, and I want to run there.
"Please," Jennifer pleaded. "I'll do whatever you want. Please, don't kill me."
Only a person in Jennifer's position could possibly understand Jennifer's fear, the sort of fear which soars one's mind and roars throughout one's soul, that frightened realism of knowing you are about to die. Imagine, picture in your mind, you're crouched on bended knees, your arms are bound behind your back, plastic zip ties wrap your wrists and ankles, and an unknown device over your eyes keeps you in the dark. All while your abductor hovers over you in complete silence, with breath barely audible. My palms are flat against my thighs as the bridge with a name I've already forgotten comes into view. Sweat dampens my brow, and my breathing snags as Sully directs the cab of the trailer to the beginning of the span. Wind shakes our vehicle. A shrill whistle screeches as air seeps in through the small cracks around the doors and windows. I try to ignore it, to ignore the sound and the rocking that accompanies it. I also try to ignore the fact that this bridge appears to be in a state of disrepair and doesn't look capable of bearing the weight of our vehicle, oversized and filled with passengers. It was 10 o'clock at night. Kat and I were watching television in bed, and a big, scruffy, incredibly hot guy walked into my bedroom. "What the heck?" I asked. "Where did you come from?"
"Originally, Switzerland, but I was mostly raised in Southern California."
"That's not what I mean. What are you doing in my bedroom?" He kicked his shoes off.
"I'm undressing, and then I'm going to bed."
"No, not allowed."
"Extenuating circumstance," he said, peeling off his shirt. "I'm between places of residence."
"I don't care if you're between a rock and a hard spot. You can't stay here." His jeans hit the floor.
"Of course I can. We're partners."
"We're not that kind of partners. We work together. We're not supposed to be, you know."
"Don't get your panties in a bunch. I have total self-control."
I leaned forward for a closer look. "Are those parrots on your boxers?" I was born to be unpopular. There was no other way it could have gone. If there were just one place where it first fell apart, I could dream of going back in time and finding myself and saying, "Listen, 10-year-old Elise, just don't wear that oversized bright red sweater with the tufts of yarn sticking out of it like pom-poms. I know it's your favorite because it looks so special, but don't do it. Don't be special." That's what I would say to my younger self if I could pinpoint the moment when I went astray. But there was no one moment. I was always astray. I've gone to school with the same kids since kindergarten, and they knew what I was long before I did. I was uncool by 4th grade. How was it even possible to be an uncool 4th grader? Didn't we all just string together friendship bracelets and daydream about horses and pretend to solve mysteries back then?